Why do so many of us feel completely stuck, even when we are pouring every ounce of our energy into moving forward? We watch ourselves make decisions that lead straight back to exhaustion, often mistaking a rigid behavioral pattern for a personal failure of willpower. This creates a friction between how we see ourselves and how we actually live. We believe we author our own choices, but the repetition of our mistakes suggests we might just be following a script. When we try harder to succeed while locked inside an invisible loop, we provide more fuel for that specific pattern, reinforcing the very boundaries we're trying to cross. Look at Anita. Her reality is heavy. She carries a mountain of financial debt. Her mother is hiding a severe illness. Her husband recently survived a serious accident, and she is desperately trying to keep her children afloat. Late at night, she retreats into the glow of her smartphone. She scrolls for hours, searching for ways to turn old clothes into diapers, looking for any scrap of information to simulate a sense of normalcy. Anita follows every rule of a responsible adult. She works, she sacrifices, and she still finds herself drowning in mental exhaustion. While her isolation feels unique to her, it is a textbook manifestation of a systemic loop that catches millions of people. Her financial and mental gridlock mirrors anyone who has ever looked around at a life they supposedly chose and realized they have no idea how to change it. Thousands of miles away from Anita, in a remote forested mountain across the Indian Ocean, a small group of disciples known as the Matangs sit with their immortal guru, Lord Hanuman. Lord Hanuman observes Anita through the lens of universal law, using her late-night scrolling as a specific case study for his disciples. He explains that the hardship Anita battles isn't random. It is a pre-written narrative script, and she is playing a role. These time strings represent the metaphysical trap. A soul enters a scenario, but fails to get off the strings, endlessly repeating a character's life. Crucially, the text shows the soul is merely an experiencer, a detached witness separate from the body's scripted actions. The illusion takes hold when the free soul forgets its role as a witness and begins mimicking the character's desires, accepting them as their own. We suffer because the immortal, observing soul has been absorbed by the temporary, flawed script of the character. Most of our strongest desires are actually authored by external forces, societal pressure, family expectations, or the echoes of unhealed trauma. We might spend years pursuing a stressful career to secure status, or buy consumer goods to win the approval of strangers. If our life paths and deepest wants are implanted from the outside in, it raises the question of how much of our daily thinking is truly independent. If our lives are composed of repeated patterns and borrowed desires, the question is how it's possible to ever break free. The immortal talks offer a resolution: the cultivation of conscious awareness. Awareness operates as a precise psychological tool, the capacity to witness our own mental conditioning in real time. Liberation involves catching the mind in the act of mimicking an external desire and intentionally detaching the soul's identity from that conditioned reaction. This detached observation creates the space necessary to make a genuine choice that originates from within, rather than reacting to a script. If the mind is influenced by so many external forces, and true choice requires stepping outside of them, who or what is really in control of your life?